Damn.
Really drunk.
Hey everybody, how you guys doing today?
Hey.
Live.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going, crazy?
Quite well. How about yourself?
Good.
And now we all shut up as it starts.
Yeah.
Live. Good work.
Sorry, guys, peoples now.
I'll just tune into a podcast, a live broadcast on YouTube. It's just a bunch of people saying nothing. Oh, a lot of silence, but it's some of the names I recognize, and they're just being quiet. But it's a good kind of quiet. I don't know where I'm going with that voice, but there it is.
Do you wanna build a snowman? We can make it in the cellar.
The voice is so creepy, but that's why they use that voice. Herbert the pervert. Hi kids, haha. Fun times with Mickey, huh?
I swear, like, Mickey Mouse was meant to be... Oh, well, sorry. Mr. Hanky was meant to be Mickey Mouse, wasn't he?
Possibly, man. Mr. Hanky's Mr. Hanky, the Christmas boob.
Oh, I played that South Park.
Yeah.
And his side missions were so
Wait, what?
funny. They're having domestic violence disputes in their little poo house and everything. Fuck, it was funny.
Yep. And it's funny, a piece of poo reminding the kids to brush their teeth. I mean, I love the irony. I love it. Remember to brush your teeth so you don't get cavities. All right, Mr. Hanky.
It's just kind of like those Tooth Tunes things. Have you seen those?
The what?
Tooth Tunes?
Yeah, I remember those from the olden days. Like PSAs for kids, you know, tooth tunes. Jiminy Cricket. If you want to live to 103, you better brush your teeth. Or however he sounded.
Yeah, it's been so long since I've seen that shit.
Yeah, dude. Jeez, it's buried in my brain somewhere. Barely coming out.
You got a million accents, just gotta pick one.
I know. Sometimes it's an amalgam of accents all coming out together. It's like Alderaan exploding.
Don't
It's just a thousand accents.
Each word in a different accent.
You know what?
You say each word in a different accent.
Sometimes it happens. Although it's kind of hard to recognize that.
Don't leave, Spunky, or I'll punch you right in the sock kicker.
John Wayne, what is John Wayne for 200? Hey, Spunky, you better watch out.
I'll probably stay on, but I won't be able to speak, so I gotta have a look at some things.
You better not leave, Spunky, you crazy pilgrim.
Llama, you llama,
Alrighty,
you
I'll
goose. I would go south. It's the champ, Muhammad Ali, against Llama Goose. Gets kicked in the nads. Goes down. Then count. The champ is out. Little Howard Cosell. That's old school. Oh, yeah. So what are you guys doing this weekend? Anything fun, good, exciting?
I rode
One's over.
all day.
You what?
I rode all day, and I'm gonna ride all day tomorrow.
Nice. I'm stuck here doing art. Like a freaking cult member. Doing
This
penance.
is the only time I've had 2 days off in the last month.
Yeah, you deserve it, man. And good weather, too, I presume. No,
Oh, yeah,
riding in the
it's beautiful.
sleet!
Been
Yeah.
in the 80s. Sunny.
Nice. Gotta get it in while you can.
Yep.
I'm probably gonna do a ride tomorrow, Angeles Crest. We'll see. I'm riding with two people who are faster than me in some sections. One guy's like way faster than me, so that'll be fun. I'll be like riding by myself half the time.
You just need like, take it easy.
Take it easy. Yeah, I'll be like, all right, guys, let's go on a ride. First corner, gone. I'll be like, all right. And I'm just gonna go home now.
Time to activate the rocket boosters.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that bad, but it'll be interesting.
I was riding with a buddy of mine the other day, and he's got a Gixxer 750, and I was like, okay, I'll go show you this new road, but we're not going to, like, tear ass on it since you've never been on it before, and it's real twisty. And we're going down the road, and all of a sudden he blows past me about, like, 95. I'm like, okay, take it easy.
He just wants you to believe that's his taking it easy riding.
Yeah, he wants
like,
you to
"That's
believe that he
good."
goes light speed later on, you know.
Am I the only one that has noticed this? Where I've been watching so many motovlogs, it's almost like second nature. Where you'll just say some of the famous quotes from them, like Baker X "Take it easy" and all that.
Oh
I say
yeah,
that shit at work.
for sure.
Chew.
Choo, choo. He has different cheers.
Yeah.
Choo.
I got really
Yeah.
drunk and went into Walmart and cheated everybody in there.
Yeah.
This is a while ago, but I walked in and there was some lady and she's like, "How are you doing tonight?" And I was like, "Yeah!"
You have a ride home? You're kind of drunk. Choo.
No, my buddy was driving me around. He was equally drunk though, but I wouldn't have gotten a DUI because I was a passenger.
Someone restrain this guy. He's a drunk idiot. Take it easy.
Go ahead and take it easy.
He's quoting the BXD, and I've had just about enough of this thing. Wait a second, you know
Go ahead.
BXD?
Go
Cheer.
ahead and take it easy, cunt.
And then she's like, cheer. She like chads you back. You get like chad trolled by an old lady, unlikely BXD fan. Or you're like getting out of line at Walmart, and some lady's like, take it easy. And you're like, wait a second, are you a BXD fan? Cheer. She kind of messes up the chat because she's old, but you know she's got the right spirit.
No, while she's going chill, her teeth falls out.
Oh, shit.
Cheer! Clatter, clatter, clatter.
There was a buddy of mine at work the other day, and he was calling some hoagie place ordering 2 subs, and he's like, "Yeah, can I get that with cheese and steak and all this stuff?" And I yelled in the background, I go, "An extra mushroom tip." he's,
Mushroom tips.
he's like, "What the fuck is a mushroom tip?" And I was like, "Oh fuck."
Oh man.
Now
You
it's
gotta get
time to
educated.
explain.
That's time to
Yes.
explain. A mushroom tip is a dick.
Open up, click, play. Me gusta porque que linda. Get the whole Me Gusta song going on.
I was playing that last night.
Yeah, that's a great song, man. It's very catchy.
It used to be my ringtone on my phone. Like
Awesome
when I
songs.
watched every single one of Baker's videos the minute it came out. I should have had Baker notifications.
Yeah, your phone rings. It's like choop, choop, choop.
He's been blasted them videos out lately. I can't keep up.
Yeah.
I can't keep up with everybody on my subscription list, so I watch like him and a choice few other people.
Yeah, he's going really
Yeah,
fast
it's
lately.
fun.
That's awesome, though. He must be able to do that a lot. So he's really quick, though, editing. So that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
He's got a monstrous rig to do it too.
Yep, gotta have a good PC.
No, mine isn't very good. It takes me like 4 hours to render a video.
Ah, painful. What are you rendering at? 1080 or 720?
I'm recording at 720, so I guess it's coming out at 720. It's supposed to play on 1080 on YouTube, but there's no difference in quality between 720 and 1080, so I guess 720.
Yeah, that's a long render time, especially
Yeah.
if your videos aren't that
Well,
long.
running on a freaking Hewlett Packard AMD 64x2 dual core, you know. It's
Mhm.
not like a top of the line. It's
not
not
like a
new by any
good-
means.
Not like a good CPU, like a Cyrix or something.
Yeah. I wish I had
Blast
something.
from the past, Cyrix. That's a joke, though. Cyrix is dead.
Yeah.
Not like a good computer, like a Timex Sinclair or a Coleco Atom. Gotta
Oh,
step it
no.
up, man. Frickin' Atari 800 XL. That-
Yeah, I don't know what any of that is.
Some nerd is laughing somewhere.
Don't worry, I'm of that vintage and I am laughing. Heard her.
Some nerd out there is like,
Doesn't he know that's outmoded technology?
Did you
The
see
Cyrix
they
is for a while.
they dug up the friggin' ET cartridges the other day in New Mexico?
oh jeez, did they really?
Yep, they found them when they were doing a new development or something.
Holy shit! That explains the eBay influx.
Yep.
You know, so for people that don't know the backstory, E.T. was considered one of the worst games ever made for Atari, and yeah, they basically just buried all the carts in apparently New Mexico. and wow, how funny is that?
I know, like, it caused the 82 or 83 video game crash? That
Yeah,
and
a
two
lot of
other
people
games.
blame that, like they cart flooding, bad game flooding.
Yeah, they sold more cartridges than there were actual bloody consoles.
That's funny. I guess where one's good, two's better. How many ET games do you have? I got 2, just in case. You never know.
Never know when you'll eat an ET game.
So yeah, that's funny that they dug that up. That's gonna shake the game industry world, man.
Oh yeah.
Wow. What a quarter. I didn't work on it. I'm not that old. Although I did know a guy who worked at Atari on Defender. I had to crawl through swords to play that game, literally. So I had this rich friend who, well, he was pretty well off, and his dad was never home. And so he got the new Defender for the Atari 2600. He's like, come over and play it. I'm like, all right, but here's what you got to do to play it. So he had this, like, box tunnel set up of cardboard boxes with, like, samurai swords sticking through it. He's like, okay, you got to crawl through that to play the Atari game. I'm like, all right. So, yeah, that's what I told my friend this story. He worked on that game. He was, like, hysterical with laughter. Like, you know what I did to play your damn game? Gosh.
Yeah, look at it. I just screen shared it.
Nice.
It's just such a horrible game.
Look at those graphics, though. You can't argue with those graphics. You know that home screen probably took up all the memory.
Yeah,
The last bit was for the game.
That's freaking hilarious.
Dude. You know, in those days, you almost didn't even need an artist because you had such low resolutions to deal with. You could just have the programmer do it.
Here it
There
comes.
you go. I wonder what they're going to do with those games. They'll probably, I don't know. You know what they should do? Here's what they should do. Melt them all down. No, sell them all on eBay and use that as a Kickstarter funding for a good ET game. How would that be for, like,
But how would you make that? What kind of game would it be?
yeah, good question.
Yeah, exactly. What would you do? How would you play it? Would you be the kid? Would you?
I think you'd have to have a flying bike. Well, you'd have to have many scenarios, right?
You can do it multi-personnel like GTA 5. Switch between your characters.
Jacking cars and.
You could do that. You could make it a scroller where you're going through different environments and, like, maybe you're on a flying bike, or in some parts of it you're trying to fend off all the people trying to get ET, and maybe you have to help ET phone home and you have to, like, assemble, like, this transmitter type thing. And that could actually be very Monkey Island-ish in the puzzle aspect.
Yeah.
As
Or you
long
can
as
do it-
E.T.'s a playable character and you can point your finger at people and go, ouch!
Ouch!
Ow!
Ouch!
Oh, I just
Idiot.
linked the article about how they found it all and dug it up.
Or do you guys
Oh.
know the game Pikmin? The original one?
Yeah, Pikmin.
Yeah.
You can
Which
do it like
game?
that where you have to get all the pieces to the phone.
Dude, I had the best Lego game idea, which got laughed at one game company I worked at. And it's an awesome idea. Like, basically, you collect map pieces to build the ship, and the game comes with the pieces that you need. And then, so you collect map pieces, and then, yeah, at the end, you get to build your ship once you finish the game. You have the plans to build that ship, like a spaceship.
Huh.
It'd be
Oh, I
totally
thought-
killer. No one's ever done it.
You started that. I thought there was like a Lego piece in each game, so you had to buy every single game. And
That'd be funny. No, like it basically is a Lego ship, like it's an actual Lego thing with a game, and as you complete the game, you get pieces of the plans to put it together, like those little Lego instructions.
yeah,
And then when you have the whole thing, you can just step through it and put the whole thing together, or build the ship as you go.
but
That's
then there's,
actually kind of a cool idea. I like that.
Thank you.
but of course there's gonna be those people that will just put the stuff online.
Yeah, but just like any spoiler alert, you can avoid that. Like, don't go look for it if you want to have fun with it. And you could have two versions too. You could have the collector's edition with the actual model, or just the game by itself. But of course, collectors would buy it just to get the model, and people would buy it also to play the game. It'd be pretty cool. So this one producer laughed at that idea. He's like, "No one wants a Lego game." And of course, what happened years later? People came out with Lego games.
Yep.
And I want to find that guy and go, "You fucking idiot!
Punch him right in the mouth.
You should have listened to me, you jackass."
Somebody just lost millions of dollars in revenue.
What's that?
Somebody just lost millions of dollars.
Yeah, how come? Dull hairs?
Yeah.
Dollars? Yes.
Dull hairs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and dig up those ET games and sell them on YouTube. Take it easy. There's my best game.
You forgot to say cunt.
Yeah, I don't roll out the C word unless I'm really pissed. But I guess if I'm doing a BXD impression, I could do that. Booty hole. God, he's got his own language. He's got his own sniglet list.
He says cunt so much. It's just second. He
I
should
know.
go to Australia.
Exactly. It'd be like,
Hey, what are you saying about us, man?
it'd be
Well,
like,
what are you saying about us?
Beach
What I've
Train.
seen about Leadpen and that, he uses the word cunt every other sentence.
Yeah.
It's almost like a second language over there. Like over here, you say that, and people are all like, "Oh, he just said cunt," and
Yeah,
then over there, they're just like, "You're a cunt."
Some chick will slap you with her purse, or some white knight will want to beat you up.
Yeah.
Oh, my woman a cunt. No, it's just a matter of figure of speech. I was imitating BXD. Who's BXD? I'm gonna kick your ass.
You got a purty mouth.
I'd rather you didn't. My mouth is quite ugly, sir, especially when I make this face. I got a good imagination. Yeah, Deliverance. They need to make a Deliverance 2.
How would they
the
do that
mic.
now with mobile phones and stuff, you know?
With what?
How would they do that without mobile phones?
I don't know.
It's
How would
like
they make a new
all these
ET?
TV shows that I used to watch have now been ruined because of mobile phones. You can't go back and watch Buffy because you go, motherfucker, just ring that dude, get him there, you know?
Just do what?
Just ring him, like in Deliverance. You could just, I'll just
yeah.
get on the phone. There's some weird
Oh, that's
dudes
true.
here.
That's true. Yeah, mobile phones kind of mess that up, don't they?
Yep.
Good point. You know, in the olden days, you could actually get lost and stay lost.
Yeah.
Like, you stayed lost for a little bit. I would be riding around on my scooter, and I
Yeah.
didn't know where the hell I was, and I'd be like, okay, I gotta go look at a map at a gas station. Or use a quarter and call someone and like, hey, where the hell am I?
Or it's like the days. It's like the days when the street lights turned on. Oh, gotta get home.
That's true, though. Yeah, back when I was growing up, if you were somewhere other than home and the streetlights came on, it was time to go.
Yeah, same out here.
And they would shoot lasers
Yeah,
if you
same
didn't get a
here.
move on, so it was real tough.
We didn't have the lasers.
I grew up in...
Like when you shoot the top of the light with the laser light.
No, the lights would shoot you.
Oh.
Get your ass home, spaceling. It is past curfew.
Get home, or we will take you to the mothership.
You must go
trying to
home and
explain
consume your Nutra pill.
My parents bought me a watch and was like, "You know what time to be home, motherfucker."
Yeah. And the watch is like, it's broken, Dad. Watch broke.
It can't
Take a
break. It's a
hammer to it.
Casio, motherfucker.
No, you got me the synthesizer watch. It's got little mini keys on it. It's not actually a watch. I played a really cool tune by Herbie Hancock, but it didn't tell time. Son, boy, I know you're lying. It plays tunes by Cyndi Lauper. Don't try to shit her. Okay, Dad, you're right. Time After Time is a great song. I underestimated its value commercially.
I remember having the Transformers watch.
Yeah.
That was awesome. It looked like Soundwave. You know, when he was in the cartoons, he was a panther or something. Well, the cartridge was. I remember having that. That's the earliest watch I can remember.
Did it transform into anything?
Yeah. You could take it off the band, and the arms and legs would come out, and you could walk around with it.
Oh, nice. That is very cool.
Cool.
Have you guys ever heard this ringtone before? I'm gonna put it up.
Hello and welcome to the Mental Health Hotline. If you are obsessive compulsive, press 1 repeatedly. If you are codependent,
No.
ask someone to press 2 for you. If you have multiple personalities, press 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you are paranoid, we know what you are and what you want. Stay on the line and we'll trace your call. If you're delusional, press 7 and your call will be transferred to the mothership. If you are schizophrenic, listen carefully. The small voice will tell you which number to press. If you're depressive, it doesn't matter which number you press. No.
That's pretty good.
I like the OCD.
Oh, wow.
I press 1 repeatedly.
You're
I'll
delusional.
totally do that.
Press 7 and it'll go through the mothership or whatever, to the mothership.
If you have multiple personalities, press 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, really. That's great. That's great.
It's a funny one.
Yeah, voice menus are a pain in the buttocks. It's like they do everything backwards, it seems, and then they make you sit through ads and they jabber away in some other language. Like, just first of all, let me hit 1 first, because that's the common language.
Yep.
Like, press 3 for Swahili, press 4 for New Guinea French, press 5. Like, okay.
It's kind of like whenever I swear and somebody says language, I always go English. Hey, look, you didn't have to press 1.
Oh.
That's my most common thing now.
For English, press 1. For West Virginian, press 2. You've selected West Virginian.
For Pennsylvania, Ian's got to press 3.
Hey, Sonny.
For River, press 6, 9.
Nice.
Oh, right. Yeah, voice menus, especially with the internet, because everything's so fast on the internet. Like,
Yeah.
voice menus are so archaic. Back in '74, it was like, whoa, they got voice menus. It's crazy. I can actually press something with my touch-tone phone.
Yep.
You freaking people on your ringers, your dial-ups, or whatever you call it. What were they called? Rotary. Your rotary. You're with the times. Freaking Amish.
It's like when phones actually had buttons.
When who
I
what?
used to have a
When
rotary
phones actually had buttons.
Yeah, right. Big
No,
old-
they're doing it over buttons now, eh?
They have like 3 buttons: volume and on.
I have on, volume, and home.
I used to have a rotary phone. I loved it. You'd just turn it all the way over to 9. It'd be like, "Bring."
Yeah, it sucks when people had a lot of high numbers. It could be like,
Imagine having to call 911 on that.
yeah, exactly. At least the ones are fast. It's like, police emergency. Can I take your call, please? Yeah, I want to complain about a rotary phone. Takes
let me transfer you to an operator, please.
takes too friggin' long to call anybody. Sure, that's not an emergency. Yeah, well, it is for me, bitch. Sure, now you do have an emergency.
Imagine,
The cops are lost. It's going to take them a couple days to get there. There's no maps anywhere, and he's out of...
They'll be there when the streetlights turn on.
The cop went a mile in the wrong direction. He is now lost, sir. Yeah. All right, we'll have
It's
him
like,
rotary.
can you
and yet how are they
can you
tracking
hear
them?
any sign?
Imagine how hard it would be to actually be a cop back then, though, without any directions.
You beat the crap out of people and just lie about it. No one ever knows. I fell down the stairs. I did not fall down the stairs, sir. I have it all on cam. Wait a second. Back to the past.
I have it all on Flipbook.
I have it all in very detailed sketches.
See, you gotta beat them so much they can't remember it.
I quickly sat down and animated it. Look at this.
So
It's quite,
resolution is
I
ET.
took down a few notes.
it's quite faithful to all the features. I implore you to look.
Oh, look, it even has the end.
Yeah, so back in the old days, if you had a question, you just didn't know for a little bit until you could go to Encyclopedia Britannica and look it up. Then you find it's not even there.
It's like the original Google. Write your question, put it in the mail, wait 30 days.
Yeah, you have to write to like Playboy Advisor or Ann Landers. There's always that jackoff who's like writing the Playboy Advisor about stereo equipment. Like, the fucking Naked book. It's a Naked mag. Write something titillating. My coaxial wire doesn't fit my RCA. Just shut up. It's Playboy. Talk about your sex life. Yeah, I bought this game E.T. and it's really not. It's kind of underwhelming, and it took me 2 days to call because I have a rotary. And couldn't.
Imagine having to call a toll-free number on that.
Oh my God! Or a 976 number.
Yeah.
One of those 888 numbers, not 800, just 888.
Those
Or
are kind of new, though.
filling in your prescription.
Yeah. Please enter your prescription number 9857. Sorry, sir, we are now closed. If you're a pastor on a rotary, we can help you. Sorry, your cardiac medication is just not that important. Because it's Sunday and everyone's off work, we're closed at 5.
No
That makes no
nitro
fucking
for
sense.
you, motherfucker.
Exactly.
But he's like,
Told
I
you
called
about
on
Monday.
Saturday night.
Why the hell is everything closed early on a Sunday anyway? Like, yeah, let's take the one day of the week, everyone's home. Most people are home. Many people are home. And, like, close early. Like, F that. I'll close on a Wednesday and stay open till midnight on a Saturday.
Yep.
And then till 8 or 9 on a Sunday. Like,
It's because those people want to be home like everyone else on a Sunday.
Doing what? Not shopping.
Yeah, everything's
That's what Amazon's for. Come on.
Honey, I'm finally off. Let's go shopping. Everything's closed here. Would you like a meatloaf? It's from yesterday. I couldn't get to the store. Yeah. Damn it.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang it, Bobby.
God dang it.
But Dad, I was just inspecting the dummy closely.
God damn it, Bobby. I think why'd you have your penis out?
But Dad, I was just thinking about something else while I was inspecting it. Connie wanted me to look closely at her vulva.
God damn it, Bobby. That's illegal in 19 states.
How do you know, Dad?
Oh, just guessed. I really don't. I really don't know much about the age of consent, Bobby. It's a wild guess.
It's like, you know, 41% of statistics are false.
That's funny.
And kind of like,
There are two kinds of people: the people that cite statistics and those who don't. Yeah, a lot of people make up stats, I guess, but they're pretty. You can verify them now with Google.
Yeah.
This for 1974, though, you'd have to get on that rotary and call the freaking library.
you just believe someone because it's too much work.
What is?
Well, looking up things, stuff in the encyclopedia.
In fact, do you remember libraries? Like, who goes to libraries now, unless except homeless people and like?
Well,
what are
when
you
you're in
talking about?
college, they
Don't
force
people
you
still
to go to
go?
the library. You can't use the internet anymore.
Spacepod,
Really?
are you talking about like Amazon Kindle for the library?
No, like a real library, a real building.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Kindle library, exactly. That's what I read now, Kindle.
Hmm.
But in the olden days, we'd go to the library and come home with a stack of books,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's good stuff. Then you have to return them. And
Speaking
that was actually kind of fun, except you were limited to what the library had.
Mhm.
Yeah. Most of my
You
time,
don't have to worry about getting viruses.
Well,
Did
not
you?
those kind of viruses.
Yeah, you
but
could get
never know what
viruses.
people did with those books.
There was other kinds of viruses you could get, I'm sure.
Yeah, if I buy a Kindle book, I don't get viruses from the librarian. Oh my god.
Just walk into
that
a
guy.
I'm
box
sure you
full of
will come
hazmat
back to
suit on.
something else.
What's that?
Walk into the library with the whole hazmat suit on and all that.
That's what you have to do now, because you know what kind of people are in there.
I mean, I guess libraries have internet connection now, and but you guys are saying you can't use the internet in the library?
I can in my library. I used to use it.
They just lock you out, or do you have to like rent a book to? Not rent a book, check out a book in order to use it, or what's the deal?
I think you have to pay by the hour or something.
That's retarded.
That's weird.
Or just use
Yeah,
their
I think
computers.
the last time I've ever been to a library was like years ago, and they like blocked like mainly like a lot of the websites, so like Google and stuff like that. So it's pretty much like useless.
Yeah. Yeah, the other downside of a library, if you're a kid checking out kids' books, is like the past kids and whatever they've done to the book, like putting snot between the pages.
Yeah.
Like, look, if you're gonna pick your nose and read,
Here, let me put my marker in
you
place.
like put it somewhere else. Get a Kleenex. Like, that's one thing about a Kindle book. I don't have to find giant like nose gold in between the pages. Oh, disgusting. Oh my god.
Conrad, have you ever seen the movie Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
No, I have not seen that.
Oh, well, it's the kid's staying at one of the weirder kids' houses, and he passes a note underneath, and he grabs paper, and right where his thumb is a big burger.
Gross. Yeah, so that's the downside of checked out books, but you know, it's a rare occasion, but still, not an exciting find.
No, not usually.
Gee, this page is bending weird. Oh my gosh!
Why are these pages stuck together?
The hell was wrong? Yeah, exactly. That's 50 Shades of Grey, though.
Yeah, it's like, who's stupid enough to use glue on a book? Oh.
Yeah, this Librarian 89 and 90 are going to be a tough to peel those apart. It got really good. Sorry, couldn't control myself. Yeah, in the days before the internet, you took what you could get.
What, with your pants off? Good grief.
Just kidding.
Oh, shit. Well, it's Saturday. You know what time it is. Go to the library and whack it.
Fuck, you gotta whack it in the library. Make sure you get a titillating book. And Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing's not gonna do it for you, Bob. You got to get over to the adult section. I'm talking about something good like The Hobbit, Tale of Two Towers,
Go find a book on human anatomy.
Human Anatomy, primarily sexual education.
Dad, I
This is
already
a
checked
uterus.
that book out.
That's a real nice uterus.
Well, that's a cutaway of a uterus, and I'm still excited. It's because of my recurring porn deficit. Back in the olden days, like if you wanted to source porn, it was like you actually had to buy a mag, but you weren't old enough to buy a mag if you were young. It's like you would see them in like at Thrifties or whatever, but they were hidden behind like the guard thingies, so you couldn't see them. They're right at kid eye level, so I'd be like, "Wow, there's a Playboy, and I can't see it," but there it is, and the cover's right there, and it's hidden behind this little like modesty guard, and I could just like sneak around, lift it up real quick,
Yep.
take a peek, and then go back to the candy section.
Or just slip a magazine on the outside of it.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's not suspicious.
Son,
there's-
what are you doing in there? Killing your grandchildren?
I'm trying to figure out my orientation. I figured this would help, like make it all medical. It's a scientific experiment. Making sure I'm still straight.
Well, sir, you are straight. Obviously, you're hiding around, slinking around, trying to check out the Playboy magazine. You should dang get away from that.
Yeah, why? You sell it. I'm a customer. You're just a pimp.
God, I never thought of it that way, kid. Go ahead, take it. This one's on me.
I don't want it on you, sir. I'd like it to be in a different room entirely.
Oh. The guy's a perv.
Actually, when we bought this place, maybe I shouldn't say this. We found a leftover Playboy magazine. That was a bonus. Now, it wasn't in the contract, but it was appreciated. Still have
I used
it.
to rent this room from my buddy, and I tore up all the carpets, and underneath the carpets I found a deck of cards that had naked chicks all over them, and one that was actually pretty fucking weird. There was 2 decks of cards. One of them was like a Playboy deck of cards. It just had naked women on it, which I was like, oh, I'll use these. Like, play blackjack and look at naked women. Get 2 cool things done at once. But then the other one was like a deck of cards that had pictures of just straight cum shots on them.
Yeah,
And
that's
it was
great.
disgusting.
And then your mom's like,
Hey, Llama Goose dear, would you like to play some blackjack with your mother?
no, Mom.
No.
No, Mom, no.
I found your deck. No, thank you. I made a nice chocolate cake and you're having.
No. Let's play something else. How about Go Fish with your deck? Oh, man. My grandma taught me how to play poker. That was fun. She also taught me how to gamble all my money away. Just kidding. No, we didn't gamble for real money. Damn grandma. That'd be funny though if we like
Gamble
gambled
for
with
M&Ms.
M&Ms, cookies, something. M&Ms would actually be better. Actually be better. Don't know why, mate.
Gamble money with your grandma. Like, there goes your retirement fund.
Grandma's teaching me how to play poker. Oh yeah? Yeah. And I lost all my money. What?
At least you're not playing spin the bottle.
That would be far.
Truth or dare.
Dare. She always picks truth or she always picks dares. Frankly, I'm goddamn tired of kissing grandma. I've had this knocked up. I mean, she's a good kisser, but I'm tired of it.
Oh,
Okay.
sweet Jesus,
No, I
that's
don't wanna go with
disgusting.
that. It's humor. There's no limits.
Yeah, that's true. It's pretty funny.
It's just all off the cuff. All right, Spunky. Spunky. There's a road called Spunky Canyon, and I never like saying that in mixed company.
Hmm.
Where'd you
Oh,
guys
really?
ride last weekend? Spunky Canyon. It's quite challenging.
What kind
I
of
thought it was.
canyon
No,
are
not
you
like that.
using?
Not like that. It's a road. Motorcycles. Ninja.
Okay, I was about to say, you said you were riding Spunky Canyon.
Yeah. See? Well, before that, we rode Bouquet. Oh, I bet you did. Got you in the mood, did
That's
it?
real fucking dirty.
What were you on before it did? I know, it does. Sounds crazy.
Oh, shit.
Bouquet, Spunky, Elizabeth Lake. Okay, that one's not so bad.
Yeah, I was riding Spunky with Do It With Dan.
Yeah, Dan. Did you ride with Dan Crazy? Or are you just imitating me?
Imitating you.
Okay, yeah. You know me too well. Yes, Mr. Dan, Mr. Delta Foxtrot Zulu. I gotta post our latest run too. That'll be pretty cool. I'm a little behind on my vlogs.
Little behind on my vlogs. Gonna do it. Gonna do it. George
I'm
Bush,
behind too. I got all
Motovlogger. What if George Bush Sr. became a motovlogger? Okay, ex-president here.
Imagine
Clocking in.
Morgan Freeman as a vlogger.
That would be epic.
Can't do a Morgan Freeman voice. So you totally harsh my buzz.
Did you ever see
That
the
fucked him over.
YouTube video where Morgan Freeman was doing helium?
I don't remember that.
It's one of the newer ones.
You've got questions, and I've got questions. We've all got questions. That's me doing a bad Morgan Freeman.
That was
How about
terrible,
Barack
man.
Obama
Yeah.
doing
I can't do it.
I'm Barack Obama. We're gonna take care of the deficit, people. And we are gonna make a vlog. Ask not what you can do for your vlog. Ask what
Obama's
your vlog
vlog-
can do for you.
I honestly think if Obama did vlogs, it would be kind of boring because the whole Secret Service and everything would be around him. Nobody would be around him. It's just him on the bike.
Sir, we can't let you make that 10-degree turn. Why not? You might get hurt, sir. Can't let that happen. But I need to get home. Sorry,
One of
sir.
those-
We'll buy
He'll
you
be
a
on
new
like
bike.
one of those motorcycles with the full cage around it and all
The
that.
training
Yeah.
wheels.
Like a Playmobil, Barackmobile. Sir, we can't let you take that bike home because you're going to have to lean it. Well, how am I supposed to get back? Sir, we will buy you a new bike. Point it in the new direction that you want to go. I heard that joke somewhere. It's funny. Not exactly like that. I readapted it. Some writer said a bike was so hard to turn, it was just cheaper and easier to buy a bike facing the right direction, a new bike. I thought that was pretty good.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
How about it today? I saw a girl on a Ninja 250 today that riding around town, and I was like, "Fuck! I wish I had that on camera because my camera was mounted on my fairing."
Was it Miss Yummy R6?
No. This girl was fucking.
Dude,
I've
seeing
seen her
girl
around
on
a
bike
couple times,
already.
but she's smoking hot.
Actually, seeing a girl on a sport bike is already pretty amazing. Just seeing that.
Yeah, that's like Boner City. Seeing a girl on a bike, I don't care what it is. I don't care. I mean, if she's riding a goddamn, I don't know, fucking 250 Rebel, I don't give a shit. She's still riding.
On the Grom.
I saw a couple guys on Groms the other day riding around town. They were ripping it. Well, I mean, to the extent of ripping it that you can on those things.
Oh man, the Grom is fun as hell.
Yeah, I need to try one out.
I'd look like a pretzel sitting on one.
Yeah, I'd like to try out a Grom.
All tasty and salty. Salty goodness, carbs. Yeah, see, at least you got inseam though. At least you can foot like a 675R without, needing a ladder and a parachute.
I can flat foot any bike. I am pretty sure.
Yeah, I can flat foot just about any bike, I'm sure.
Lucky.
My bike's pretty high.
How tall are you, Spacewad?
4'3", just kidding. 5'3".
You're legally a midget.
I prefer the term little person. It's just better. It's more politically correct.
Are you the one Carl was looking for when he screen shared something?
Am I who what?
Okay.
No,
Was it
5'3". 5'3".
Okay.
So, yeah, I can
I'm like
foot most
2
bikes,
inches
but it's
taller than you.
Yeah, welcome to the club. And my inseam's like 29, so there's actually people that are shorter than me, believe it or not, that are trying to ride bikes, and some of them they even have trouble with the 300, because it's not as low as that old Ninja 250.
Yeah.
The old Ninja 250 had like a 29-inch seat height, and I think the 300 is like 30, 31. But that Daytona
Yeah.
is freaking tall.
I can sit on about a 33-inch bike. Seat height.
Not bad. Yeah, that's most super sports, I think.
Yeah. My bike, I can flat foot my bike and stand up and still have a foot between my ass and the seat. It's retarded.
Wow. How tall are you?
I'm 6 even, but I've got 34 inseam.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
Dang, you have a short,
My
short
torso is absolutely tiny. My torso is like a quarter of my body, and my legs are 3/4 of my body, and I don't have an ass, so
And
my
one
legs
mom
are
was
part
like,
of my
oh my
ass.
god, I wish you had your body. Oh my god. You're
Like, oh my gosh.
No, that's cool. Yeah, we all, different sizes, shapes, whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't mind my size. It's just tricky when I'm trying to ride a tall bike.
Yeah.
But it's good because, I generally weigh less than a lot of peeps, and it's free power.
Lower center of gravity too. You could.
There you go.
Cornering ability.
You also get less drag.
Less drag. I can duck down easier behind the windscreen.
Yep.
You know, I don't have like 19 feet of chest.
And then it's harder to get onto Baker's DR200.
That's right. Good thing that thing sunk down like 3 feet when I got on it. I was worried about that thing. I'm like, damn, the seat's as high as my chest.
You were just walking back and forth. Like, it almost looks like you were going to run to hop on it and then just flick your leg over it.
Oh, people do that. There's
Dude.
people that do that.
I'm in the middle of editing a video. Guy's 5'5", riding a WR250F. It's got a higher seat height than my XR400.
Wow, that's tall. Yeah, the
My brother
only
got
saving
a
grace is that.
250.
Yeah, I haven't ridden the 250 yet. As you guys saw, that was the first dirt bike I ever rode.
Or what's nice is, like with the CRF 250L, it's a 35-inch seat height, but then you can get a thing where a seat lowering kit, whatever you want to call it. It's a lower seat, and that's about.
And they send you a Honda
34.
Grom.
And then that's about 34 inches, and then when you sit on the bike, it's lower even.
Dude, they should call the Honda Grom that, a seat lowering kit.
You buy one and you get it in the mail.
Yeah, like, you just buy this really expensive seat lowering kit, and it's just like a Honda Grom. Rebel 250, here you go. Here's a coupon.
They should make backpack straps for the Honda Grom. Just throw it over your back and carry it.
Or I think it was M13 where it was this old Honda 125 and it folded up into like a box.
Yeah, I seen that. I saw that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Like a suitcase bike?
Yeah.
So that's sweet, man.
Yeah, that thing was wild. And you
So
could
here's-
just like pick it up and carry it.
Here's a topic I've been sort of discussing on the vlogs and elsewhere, but what do you guys think of a small displacement sport bike? Like, no holds barred sport bike. Not necessarily a learner or a budget, but
What I
like,
think would be, I do exactly what you mean. Like, my last live stream that didn't go live, but we were talking about how the smaller bikes are more popular because you can actually open them up.
You
I mean,
can
I
max
think,
them out anywhere.
Either an inline 3 or just a 4-cylinder 300 would be pretty sweet. Slap a turbo on it and it'll rev to the moon.
What I think would be cool is about like either a 350 or a 400.
yeah.
Where it's still small enough, or you can get the fuel efficiency and still open it up without getting your butt whooped.
Yeah, like
And
you
then-
have this sort of gap between the 300 and the 650s, you know, like the non-super sport 650s.
Or it's kind of like
the-
how Honda kind of had a good idea where they did the 500cc.
Yeah, that was
But
smart.
even if they went like a 450 triple, that would be a good idea. Even.
Yeah, like a 400, 450 triple would be sexy. And then, you know, lightweight, but a good engine, good CCs, good enough for the freeway, and yet more than enough in the canyons and wherever else or traveling, but not so much that you really can't put it to good use on the street. Because a lot of these, I think a lot of people forget the history of why we have a 600 class is because of racing, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you have these race homologation bikes they're very high. They have all this clearance for these really high lean angles and stuff for racers, but you don't need that on the street. You know, you don't need a 60-degree lean angle for the street. So if they made something that was a little smaller chassis for riders of all shapes, sizes, and experience levels, and threw some good parts in there, I think it would do pretty well. At least as an experiment, you know, try it out.
That would be cool.
Yeah, man. I know I made a video about this, and I'm just hoping it catches on a little bit, or that manufacturers are doing it.
I'm a fan of smaller displacement bikes over larger displacement bikes. Like everyone's like CBR 1000 or R1 or Gixxer 1000, and I'm like, I've got a 600, and it's like enough for me. I haven't even maxed my bike out. Like I'm just like whatever. You
Well,
know?
also it kind of depends. Like if you're going for more of a cruiser, sometimes the bigger one is nicer. Like
Just more usable power down low might be
Yeah.
nice. But
For a cruiser, though, the rules are all different because your displacement is definitely more usable as torque
Yeah.
instead of like the higher performance small bikes. Like a 600 is definitely enough for the street.
like
Yeah.
there's
I think one of the big benefits to a 1,000 or a liter bike would be just the power delivery wouldn't be as abrupt.
Yeah, like you don't need to be in as high of a gear because I owned an R1 for a while and it was fun. It was fun. It was actually pretty flickable despite being an R1, and really great on the freeways. Really great on long trips. Super comfortable. But I could stay in one gear on that bike through the whole twisty run. Second gear, third gear, whatever. Not a lot of shifting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it just pulled really hard from pretty much anywhere. So that was fun, but shifting is kind of fun too. But sometimes like I'd like a bigger bike than a 300, but like with really good race parts on it, or at least good quality stuff like Showa and Owens and.
Yeah, like for example, like imagine a 400 or a 450 with the Olins and Brembo and all of that, where it has a lot of race-inspired stuff, but it's not gonna kill you.
Yeah, exactly, and a smaller
He
chassis
was-
too, because you don't need such a tall chassis.
Did you end up changing your gearing space pod on your one? Because I heard that the 300 Ninjas have a really short first gear.
Yeah, they really do, and I did change it. I went to a 15 front sprocket, which made the gearing a little too tall, even though it made first gear a lot longer. And you really noticed it going up hills and such and on the freeway. So then what I did is I added a 43 rear, which is similar to the 1440 setup. 14 is the stock front. And so I recommend
Yep.
1440, but I went with 1543 and it's much better.
Sweet.
Yeah, so first gear is actually usable. I don't have to shift when in the middle of an intersection now, making a long left. Or a short right even, jeez.
Yeah, because it's pretty much like, as soon as you hop on the bike, you pretty much got to shift.
I know, exactly. The minute you turn it on, like, I gotta shift! Yeah.
It's just like driving at 125. Like you get 10 miles, shift, 15, shift, 20, shift.
Yeah, it's crazy. And dirt bikes definitely are, it seems like you have to shift those a lot. The DRI was constantly shifting. But yeah, the 300 first gear is way too short. And what I recommend for that for people is the 1440, because the 14 is stock. Don't need to change it. The 40 will give you the same gearing commander numbers almost identically as the 1543, but you don't have to change your chain, and you can just change the rear sprocket, which is easy.
Does that mess up your speedometer though?
It actually makes it more accurate.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
there's something to think about.
Yeah, it makes it more accurate, and lots of people have tested these things with like GPS units. So the 1543 makes it more accurate as well, and as mentioned, it's numerically almost the same as a 1440, but just more labor. But it's just the progression I took, you know.
Yep.
If I did it again, I'd do 1440. And the rear sprocket too, you can save a little weight if you go with like a Vortex aluminum. It saves a pound of unsprung weight. But a lot of people like steel, so that's cool too if they want steel.
Isn't it for like every 7 pounds you save, you gain an extra horsepower?
Yeah, with unsprung weight is like the best kind of weight you could possibly save on a bike. So, and it's most effective near the outside of the rotation of mass. So, like tires are big for that. So the Pirelli Diablo Rosso 2 saved 3.1 pounds on the rear versus the stock IRC. So that makes a big difference. And yeah, it's exponential at speed. Which is why like magnesium wheels make such a giant difference on a bike versus like, you know, stock steel or aluminum or whatever.
Yeah, because the further away you get from the axis of rotation there, the more effect it has.
Yeah, so just see, a lot of people say like the IRCs are fine, but if you upgrade your tire, you're not only getting a better tire, you're removing unsprung weight in the best possible location, which is near the outer edge of rotation.
And then you're also getting that extra grip and the better materials.
Yep. So I don't bother with IRCs. Like I just basically changed my Pirellis pretty quickly, or changed 2 Pirellis quickly. What's up, Dirt?
Yo,
Dirt Rider.
How you doing?
not too bad.
Good to hear it. Good to hear it. Yeah, so like I mean, just the fact that people mod their bikes, I think, is a good argument for the for a good sport bike, a small sport bike from a manufacturer. And because why would people mod their bikes so heavily if they weren't interested in some kind of performance?
Right.
You know, and I think it's a mistake to assume that all small bikes are learners or budgets, because I was arguing this on my channel, but like small cars aren't necessarily learner cars or budget cars. You know, you can have a Lotus Elise, and that's a small car, but it's also a performance car.
Yep.
Or like Porsches. They're small, but
Yeah,
they can go fast and they can take corners.
exactly. And sometimes small is a huge benefit in many ways, but it also can be a benefit in handling. And my Fiat 500 Abarth is a small car, but it handles great, and it's really quick. and I like it because it's small. So I think a lot of people get mired in the old paradigm of small motorcycle must only mean budget or learner, which is just not the case.
But don't worry, it's only a 300.
Yeah, I love the 300. It'd be fun to see some like a 300 triple or 375 triple.
What
Just
is
imagine the
your
engine
bike
note.
weigh, Space Pod? Like wet.
I have no idea. I don't know. I know it got a little heavier with the 300, but I don't know the exact weight. I removed a little bit of weight from it just with the mods, but yeah, I don't know the weight on it, the numbers.
I need to cut down my weight. My bike weighs 450 pounds.
Yeah.
Dry.
So Michael V is saying it's 391 wet because he also has a 300.
Oh yeah, okay.
But he dropped his.
You dropped your bike, Michael?
Crashed it.
No. That sucks. What happened?
Off-roaded.
Off-roaded a 300? Wow.
He hit a bump about 30 miles per hour and went down.
Oh, ouch.
He has it on video though. If he wants to show it, he can.
Okay.
He'll screen share it.
Dude, I don't even like being in the dirt on a dirt bike. Not yet.
I love being off-road.
I'm just a noob though. That's
He
just
said he just went on a stretch of grass.
Oh, okay. It's not too bad, but grass is slippery as hell.
Yeah.
I guess he knows that now.
Although for me, being off-road is easy because I can touch the ground on almost anything. So.
Yeah. See, I think my
Like,
shorter
when-
height doesn't
when-
help me with the dirt bike.
Right. It's a sharper learning curve for you.
Yep.
Okay, here it is.
Always screen sharing.
Okay, watching. Oh man, why are we in the grass? Oh man.
This is
That's looking bad.
look good. Oh.
Ow, dude.
Why don't you Michael,
Ow.
show the picture afterwards.
Cannot be a cheap repair.
Oh.
Fuck that noise.
Knock on wood, I have not crashed my 300 yet. I hope never to. Oh man. 30 minutes on grass?
Huh.
Damn. Why do they put a jump in the middle of a grassy knoll?
The grassy knoll.
Exactly.
Oh,
Because
something working for the government, it's just like, I'm going to put this here.
Yep. It's a wart to ward off shooters. No, I don't know. Wow, dude. So how did your bike end up? Pretty bad, I take it?
he has a picture of it, so I'll see if I'll link it. And
Okay.
there.
Where are you guys at? What part of the country?
I'm in Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Damn, that's pretty bad.
I'm in Michigan, so.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
Damn.
That is like
Here, I'll
worse than I
screen
was
share it
expecting.
on my side.
That'll
Look at that
buff
right brake. That brake got fucked up.
Yes, it did.
It's like, something is wrong with this picture.
One of these things just doesn't belong here.
It's like Family Guy when they splat and then the limbs go all crazy.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Damn. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Michael. Sounds like you're getting it sorted. There was one unpaved section of road when I was going to Upper Big Tahunga on the R1, and it was all like dirt, and that was fun riding on that until I got back to the paved section. It's very slippery. The key was to stay on the gas. Okay, there you go, insurance quote.
Yeah.
Cool, at least you got it to the dealer.
The only time I've ever crashed a bike was on the grass or in the dirt or whatever. It was a Honda Rebel, totally not made for the dirt.
Man.
Oh.
I was trying to hit a jump on it, and it was just whoop, the back wheel went out, and I slid it.
Yeah, totally not made for jumps.
Yeah, but I was
Wow.
drunk.
Wow.
It's like, what's
What
the
would you
next
think that was
fast?
a good idea? Like, you looked at that and like, okay, that's pretty
Hang
good.
on. I'll show you what made it a good idea.
Mom, it's like, what's a redneck's last words?
That
hey, dude,
made
hold
it
my
a good
beer.
idea.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. Watch this.
Yeah, watch this. Hold my beer. Oh my god. Yeah, I traded scooters with a kid once, and I was like, I don't know, 16, 17. I had a little scooter, it's a Honda Spray 50. And I borrowed his big scooter because I never tried a big scooter. And I go to find him again, and he's like jumping my little scooter around in the dirt. I'm like, dude, oh my god. No wonder you wanted to trade, you ass.
Yeah, well, I don't get how people can borrow something and not respect that it's not their own.
Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy. Like, I treated his scooter with respect. I took it on the freeway. I experimented with the power, and he's jumping my scooter around like it's a freaking dirt bike.
Buddy of mine let me borrow his 1200 Sportster one time, and I took it through one of the tunnels here. Same tunnel I have that 100-mile run through on my bike, but I went through there on his Harley, and I dropped it down in a second. Was just like, Bob! I ran it all the way up through 5th like that. I was doing like 110.
I love how you're going through 5th on a Harley and you only hit 110.
Yeah, dude, it was terribly slow. I beat that thing on my 454 LTD.
Wow.
I used to beat that thing off the line every time.
It's like Harley's.
Wow.
The best way to turn gasoline into noise without the side effect of horsepower.
I love that line. It's a bit snarky, but it's funny. So it's worth it.
Oh, there was a guy I saw out on I don't even know, it's a giant bagger Harley today, and it just sounded like a cammed out old Chevy Bel Air. It sounded awesome.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not usually I like, the sound of V-twins and that. Jeez, that thing I've never heard anything sound that mean before. I was kind of scared. I might have shit myself.
Without the side effect of horsepower.
No wonder you were in the gas station.
Yeah.
Most
Crazy in
Harleys-
6th gear over there sending me invites to a hangout, and I'm like, guess it's not an appropriate time to join. I'm in here taking a shit. Sitting in the gas station taking a shit. I'm like, I'm out on my bike and I'm taking a shit. I don't think I want to join a hangout right now.
Exactly.
You join it, you just
Yeah, he doesn't know the mic's on. He's like, oh, come on, no, come on, do it.
Damn, no toilet paper!
Yeah, Bobby, bring the Vaseline,
So
Bobby.
you have no toilet paper, a pocket knife, and underwear is your saving grace.
It's like, no toilet paper, goodbye socks!
Alright, does anybody else do this? When you go into a public restroom and you're on your bike, you have your helmet in your hand, because obviously you have a camera on it, you don't want to leave it out on the bike.
Right.
Okay, so you go into the bathroom. Do you put down the changing station for babies to put your helmet on while you use the bathroom?
That's not a bad idea.
I do it all the time, every time.
But the bathrooms I've seen, there is no surface to put anything on at all, ever.
It's like you don't even want to sit or touch.
Just leave your helmet on and take a
I
shit.
leave it on, and I'm like, yeah, then it's space food.
I've gotten into the habit of taking my helmet off because I get yelled at when it's on. Like, I'll go into a gas station, they're like, you're going to rob us. I'm like, calm down. We live in Ohio, man.
Yeah, just don't walk into a bank in California with your helmet on wearing
No, it's Ohio, Lamagus. I mean, they don't normally wear helmets, do they?
No, they don't. We don't have a
Michigan
helmet law
now.
here.
There you go.
You see a Harley rider, they have leather jackets and no helmet.
They don't even have leather jackets. Most of the time, they just wear those S&M gear vests. Look like they're playing in a 1970s porno.
You have that funky mustache from the 70s.
Yep. It's too fucking funny.
Well, I
That
kind of
guy
live
could
by
be
the
headed
rule
home
that you
from
say,
that.
Space Pod. I'd rather
What's that?
sweat than bleed.
What?
I kind of played by the rule you say, rather sweat than bleed.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
And I've heard
Yeah.
that from others. It's just like, I had this one guy on a Harley or a Cruiser is like, aren't you hot in all those leathers? I'm like, well, better to sweat than to bleed.
Yep.
He kind of laughed, and we talked.
I mean, if you have good gear, it's not that hot.
Right, yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah,
white
wear
isn't
my
that hot.
jacket
That's
today.
another
Well,
side benefit of the white gear.
Well,
It reflects
talking-
light.
talking about gear, when I was younger, when I was riding a BMX bike, I was going down a mountain in which I was doing over about 86 kilometers an hour, and one of the welds or something snapped in and I was just in board shorts, t-shirt, and a helmet, and like I still have scars from it today.
Wow.
Like till this day from it, and Yeah, it took like 3 months for most of the road rash and all that to go down. It was I think it was down from where my kneecap was all the way up to like my top shoulder and like all over my ribs.
Ow.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
You're a walking
So I always wear
public
gear.
smart man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't crashed without gear, but I have crashed a good amount with gear. So that has convinced me to keep wearing it.
Yeah.
I crashed on the freeway once, 65 miles an hour on the 405, sliding head first behind my bike.
Ooh.
It
Yikes.
was creepy. I still don't know what happened. Yeah, it was terrible. It's on the way to work, and it was a really bumpy section. And I had taken that road and that lane many years on many bikes, whatever. Somehow I hit it at just the wrong or right speed and just the wrong way, and something just bucked me right off the bike. I think the rear suspension bottomed out on my Gixxer 600, and then the bike just basically slid ahead of me, which is weird. So it kind of means I didn't hit any obstruction because I didn't see anything. There was nothing there to hit. And I don't think I got shot, which is a possibility in LA freeways. And we were able to push the bike so the tires were not flat. They didn't blow out.
Yeah.
So the bike somehow bucked me off, and there I was sliding Superman style on my belly behind my sparking bike in the carpool lane on the most congested freeway in America.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, you're just worried about getting run over.
Yeah, and now thankfully by design I had a big, large space cushion. And I see what you did there, space cushion. No, but really, I had a space cushion, and because it was moving, the freeway was moving, so nobody came on me too quickly. Oh my God, came upon me too quickly. Phrasing. And, wait a second. Need a meme. So anyway, porn stars with lasting power. I don't know. Joke. So anyway, an SUV stopped. Turns out they worked for the same parent company a couple years back, and they were motorcyclists themselves, and they pushed my bike over, and I was stopping traffic. And not everyone wanted to stop either. You had these fucking bitches on their cell phones like, I don't want to stop. Like, stop anyway. I just crashed. Trying to get off the freeway. Text later. You shouldn't be texting me driving anyway. So
I just crashed, motherfucker.
I know. I'm like, I just crashed. Look at me. You see my rash? And then I rashed on the suit anyway. So anyway, I had a little bit of road rash in each pinky. I have no idea why it got on my pinkies. I guess I don't know what I was trying to do there. Trying to do a Jack Palance pinky, I don't know, push-up. So anyway, I get off the side of the road, and the cops come over, and they're like, good cop, bad cop, whatever. And the ambulance drivers patched me up, no charge. I didn't take a ride to the hospital, and went into work the next day. But my gear saved my ass, my belly. Oh, you know what? And then I got to the dealer, the motorcycle dealer, and there was a squid on his Gixxer 1000, like, kind of waiting around. And he had board shorts and, like, sandals. I'm like, okay, you know what just happened to me? I just crashed on the freeway. He's like, I don't plan to crash. I'm like, yeah, like I planned to crash. It was in my ledger. Now I can check it off my freaking bucket list. Yeah, because if you plan to crash, they wouldn't call it an accident. You fucking idiot.
Right.
Does anyone actually plan to crash? I mean,
Yeah. Who plans to crash? But you gotta plan for the crash, even if you don't plan to crash.
yes.
Or it's kind of like when you're taking the MSF, they always teach you just to slide, not to ride.
Yeah, dress for the slide, not just the ride. Yeah, it's important. Because I would rather sweat than bleed, for sure. And then if you do get road rash, now you have huge costs in insurance, even if you are insured in America. And then you have some orderlies scrubbing out your wounds, and you're going to be screaming and drowning out the burn unit. So, yeah, not fun.
And then you have messed up skin, or you have to get skin grafts.
That's right. That's right. Did you have to get skin grafts there, Spunky? Spunker? Oh, issues with mic. Okay, got it. Yeah, I did, Spaceport. I had lots of issues.
Exactly what is a skin graft?
Skin graft, they take good skin from one part of your body and put it on the burned part or the...
Usually they take it from, like, your thighs or your butt.
Yeah, take it from your pubic region, so you have pubes on your elbow.
Oh my God, that'd be awesome. I would purposely skid my face on the ground and be like, look, I can grow a huge beard.
Dude, I got a Van Dyke on my freaking chest.
I'm like Duck Dynasty over here, motherfucker.
I'm gonna wax
Why
my
is it so
mustache
wiry?
on my belly.
Can
That
you see
awkward
me
moment when the girl
alright?
plays with your mustache.
It's right. It's right.
Oh my God.
She can wax her mustache down there.
It's
Oh yeah.
baseball.
Yeah.
Where do you put your mount for your chin bar mount? Where do you put your mount? Like where at? On the front or on the bottom?
It's on. I have an HJC CL16, so
Yeah.
it's on the chin bar sideways, and then I have it going up from there, and I basically replaced 2 of the thumb wheels with like permanent Allen
He has a
Allen
video
screws.
up about all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to check that out because I'm gonna move to the chin bar position because I took my GoPro off my helmet and put it on my fender or my fairing today,
Mhm.
and realized that it's just like ridiculous amounts less wind drag off of it.
Oh yeah, instead of the side.
Yeah, because I was like, holy shit.
Well, when you have
I
a
took-
box sticking off the side of your helmet.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, you'd think it wouldn't be that bad, you know?
That's true.
Yeah.
There you go. I
Well,
just put the link in for SpacePod's video on the side.
Thank you.
Okay.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah, check it out, and also I like your setup too there, Michael. Good setup there as well. And I got mine as I mentioned from other people, and I sort of innovated and made things a little better in certain areas. And I do have to level it just slightly, even though it's pretty good. But a lot of times people hold their heads a certain way, and you have to account for that. There's also another mount called the what is it called?
Screw
Cats.
your joint.
The screw you joints. Thank you. Which riders like Peter really likes those as well.
You guys are the fancy GoPros.
Yeah, and the chin mount is really good, man. It's aerodynamic enough, and the vent still works, you know.
Yeah.
Plus the visor works great.
I got my one, so you can still use the vents as well. But I still do find a little bit of wind drag, like when you're turning your head.
And you're gonna get that anyway, unless you get a camera that doesn't exist yet, a small camera.
Or you can
But-
just go like how
yeah.
M13 has it, the sunglass cameras.
Yeah.
The
Well,
only
if you're like
downside with that though is if you use a visor, now you have double shading, or you have shading over your camera.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. But
Yeah,
And then-
you can get some clear ones, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, for my look, I can't go with a clear visor because it would ruin my sort of theme.
Yeah.
But like, that's true. You can get a clear visor and then go with a dark tinted actual sunglasses.
No, I mean, like, you can get
the sunglasses
clear
like
lenses for the actual sunglasses.
I know for me the contour doesn't produce much wind drag, but
The other problem is those sunglasses are pretty thick at the temples, so if your
yeah.
helmet doesn't have the room, you're going to be squooshing your face, which I think is worse than wind drag from the GoPro.
yeah.
Yeah, and the other thing
I went
should
to go and
mention,
sit up before.
you don't have a whole lot of storage. You only have 8 gigs of storage.
Oh, they're built-in memory. I've never looked into them, so.
Yeah, I own a pair of those. They're called pivot heads, same one as M13 has. Yeah. And they're great. I just wouldn't use them for vlogging, although you could use them for vlogging, like if you wanted to travel or whatever, and you just want a quick and dirty solution. Good for that. As long as you get a helmet with channels.
Yeah, I went to go sit up before, and I end up ripping out my headphones, which ripped out my microphone actual cord and the inside of it.
Yeah, I mean,
So
the
hopefully
Flex
this mic's still okay.
is simple. Which mic are you using?
Just the one off my Mac.
Okay. I mean, how about for your vlog setup?
Like just the internal
How
one.
about for your vlog setup?
No, I haven't. I've tried like different what are they called?
Windsock?
Like putting like sponges and stuff. But I'm still waiting. I'm waiting to get this Sena 20S and then the Bluetooth backpack. But I mean, I kept on waiting and waiting for the 20S and kept on getting pushed back all the time, or pushed forward, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested.
Delayed.
Have you seen the Prism by Cena?
Yeah,
I'm
I've
kind
seen
of curious
it,
on
but
how that is for quality wise.
Yeah, I hear this.
to me
pretty
it
good.
looks like too much of a brick.
Oh boy.
Yeah, how you doing over there, Dirt?
Not too bad. Got a new
Yeah.
motorcycle, so.
What, you got a new
What are you doing with the
motorcycle?
old one?
Yeah, I got a new bike.
What'd you get?
A V65 Magna.
Oh, dude, nice.
You're making me jealous. I want one, but I need to buy a car first. So.
Great choice. Yeah,
Yep,
that's a
into my
flex.
Nighthawk port.
Oh, you straight up?
Yeah.
Dang.
Wow. How you liking it?
Oh, I love it.
These things are wicked, man. I love the V4.
Yeah. Really, really torquey. It's awesome.
Yeah, you don't see those much anymore, but they're pretty sweet. Like when I was growing up, a friend of mine had one, or his dad did, and he would sneak it out all the time and rave about the torque.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good friend, man. He had like 9 bikes, including a YSR, which was my first shifting experience on a motorcycle. You guys ridden those YSRs?
Which one?
It's like a tiny little sport bike, like a shrunken down sport bike. YSR 50.
Huh.
I have not.
But yeah, man.
It's kind of
congrats.
funny that you mentioned shifting experience. So, I've been riding a lot of manual motorcycles, and I hopped on a gas scooter. First thing I did, I pulled in the left handle, thinking it was the clutch.
Oh man.
Luckily, the bike was still stopped. It's just like an automatic instinct.
Mhm. Whoops.
And then I'm just like, okay, don't do that while riding.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, I so want a YSR 50 now. Yeah, are you guys looking at those links? Or that link? Oh my gosh, look how cool those are.
Oh wow, those look nice.
Okay, I would not
Or,
fit in that.
You know what pocket bikes are, Straits Pod?
Yeah, those are cool.
You can actually get those street legal where I live.
Yeah, you can't ride them in Cali anymore.
Around here, I can make one legal as a moped.
Nice.
These things look freaking sweet.
Yeah, the pocket bikes are fun. I really like the YSRs though because like you can kind of ride them like real bikes. They're just tiny. And yeah, I had a lot of fun on that thing.
Well, these bikes that I'm talking about are 125cc. And they
Yeah.
can go up to 60.
Not bad. That's pretty cool that they're street legal there still.
Well, they come out of factory with headlights, taillights, brake lights, everything.
Yeah.
And then all you
Well,
have
I've
to
seen
do
it out
is...
here. They just made them illegal. There, see, here we go. Here's a comparison of a YSR 50 next to a pocket bike. Big ass link.
Wow. Oh, these, I'm talking about, have you ever heard of super pocket bikes? They're like in the middle of that.
Okay, that'd be better. Super pocket bikes. Let's see.
Here, look up the X18.
Oh yeah, now you're talking. Yeah, that's much better. Those are cool. Oh shit! Sorry about that link. It's huge.
Holy crap.
Oh my god.
Tiny URL. Here I come.
Oh,
Whoops.
one big link.
Yeah, it's huge. Sorry. Well, guys, I can't stay on long because I got to do some art. But it's good talking to everybody.
Well, I'm not gonna be on this for too much longer.
Station?
I'm ending this live stream at 9, so
Okay.
we got about, what, 14 more minutes.
9 for you, 12 for me. Yeah.
Yep, 12 for me.
Have you ever noticed in almost all my comments I always put PST? Have you noticed that when I message you guys on Facebook?
What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Pacific
like the
Standard
different
Time.
time difference.
What does it mean? Oh yeah,
Pacific
PST.
Standard Time.
Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, are we in Standard Time now or Daylight?
You guys do daylight time out there?
Yeah.
In Cali, yeah.
Who is it that doesn't?
Some parts of Canada don't.
Arizona.
Arizona, that's it.
I'm
It's
gonna
gonna be
find
so
out.
confusing, just good grief.
Yeah.
Everywhere having a different time.
We are in
Yeah, what is it? Like, we turn our
PDT.
clock back. It's either forward or backwards every so often, once a year.
Yeah, we're in Pacific Daylight Time right now for California. which I'm
Nice.
assuming is daylight saving, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it is over here.
Because there's standard time and daylight time. Interesting.
I always just go by what's on my phone, so.
safe
Yeah.
bet.
See, the thing is, by where I live, so close to Lake Michigan, sometimes it'll pick up time for Wisconsin, which is a different time zone.
Weird.
That is weird.
Hey, you can travel back in the future and in the past. Think of it that way.
It
It's
gives
really
you like
annoying when you're like, you have to leave by a certain time and you're an hour late. It's
it gives you like updates on cheese stocks.
Yeah, the cheddar is pretty good.
The cheese.
Yo, betcha. It's at 6 o'clock. Yo, betcha. No, Siri. No, Siri. Don't go Wisconsin on me. Don't you know? It's 8:48. Don't you know? No, Siri. Oh yeah.
Well, I've got to go, folks. I'll talk to you later on.
See you,
Okay,
Max.
take it easy.
See you later.
Later.
See you.
Yeah,
Keep on keeping
have
on.
a good one.
I'm
I'll
out
invite
as
you
well,
in my
guys.
next one if you want.
Thanks, man. Bye.
Take it easy, everyone.
All right, see you later, Baseball.
Okay.
Take
See
it
you
easy.
later, guys.
Wait
Thanks,
first.
buddy.
Check out my screen share first before you go, Spacebot.
Do what?
Check out my screen share before you go, real quick.
What, the bike?
Yeah, that's the new one I got.
Oh,
I
I
might
love
have
the
to
red
sneak
too,
to your
man. That's
house
awesome.
and take that from your garage. Don't worry if it's missing.
I'm not really a cruiser dude, but that's the one cruiser I really like.
Yeah.
So
Ah,
congrats, man.
Honda.
Yep, that is awesome, and it's like a little slice of history too.
Exactly.
So
I mean, it's the fastest production like of its time.
yeah, that was crazy when it came out, and it's still awesome. So
Yeah.
very
It's
cool,
still
man.
fast
Congrats.
compared to other cruisers.
That's
so.
a clean. You got a clean model too. Looks like.
Dude, it looks brand new.
Yeah.
Wow.
You really look at it, like in person, it looks brand new.
How old was the seller? Like, was it one owner?
It was the guy that I got it from. It was his wife's dad's bike that he bought new back in '86.
Nice.
So I'm
So,
the third owner of it.
Nice.
but it kind of stayed in the family. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Very cool. And it's got that chrome fender on the front.
Yep.
So the brake's pretty good.
Yeah. Surprisingly well.
What's it like off the line? I never rode the Magnus. I just heard about it, and I heard it.
It's more than a 600, but less than a 750. Inline 4.
Interesting. That's really good.
Yeah.
How are those tires? Are you going to change the tires out, or?
Those tires are brand new.
Oh, okay, they're like
Yeah,
touring
brand new.
tires, right?
Yeah.
Cool. What kind of tires are they?
I think they're Dunlops. I haven't really looked at them.
Cool. So at least you got modern rubber on that older
Yeah.
bike. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
You got rubber on the bike. You got rubber no one ever dreamed about in '86.
Right.
It's kind of funny. Go in the future far enough, and you get some crazy good rubber on there.
Yeah.
Amazing
Dude,
how
that's
far
sweet,
rubber
man.
has
Congrats.
Thanks, man.
That's a sexy beast. All right, you guys. I'm out. Take it easy.
Take it easy. If you want
Have
to,
fun at the
I'll send
space
you an
station.
invite to my next one, okay? Space Pod?
Yeah, just send me a link, and if I can join, I'll join.
Okay.
All right, guys. See you later.
Take
See
care.
you.
gone. Later.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
And it gets quiet now.
Yeah, I'm over here trying to flip with my helmet.
It's like, now that he's gone. No. Just
That motherfucker.
kidding.
We ought to go kick his ass.
We can find out where he lives.
Oh,
No kidding.
So, I ended up getting a new helmet.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's cool. What did you get?
The G-Max, I think it's the G11.
Oh, okay. Yeah, G-Max makes some pretty good helmets.
It's flat black, so I like it. It's one of those, dual sport style.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or one helmet I've been looking at is Arai XT4. Have you seen those?
Sweet Jesus, those are expensive.
Yeah, no.
They're spendy, but
My helmet budget is
Really?
between $50 and $100.
And
That's all the
yes,
budget
that is
on
what
it.
my head is worth.
That's right. That's right.
but also one thing I like about those ones is they're snail approved.
My word, that's more than half of the cost of my bike.
Yeah. I only paid $1,500 for my bike. I ain't trying to spend that much on a helmet.
Let's see here, I could have that helmet and half a bike, or I could buy, you know, boots and gloves and a jacket and Kevlar pants and a nice.
Well, I already have a helmet right now, so I'm good.
Okay. I mean, if I could afford one, yeah, I'd want a nice helmet, but I just can't.
Well, if you're going on the longer cruises, I don't see why you won't get a nicer helmet.
Yeah.
But just for romping around the city or anything like that, you really don't need.
Well, most of my riding is off-road anyway, so I just need to make sure I don't hit a tree.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know it's
Guaranteed.
gonna happen. I should probably a neck brace so I
It's
don't
like
break
now
my
that you
neck.
said
Just get like a Hans device.
I'm gonna go watch Space Pod set up because I'm gonna try and leave early in the morning, so I wanna like get this down tonight and get it taken care of.
Okay, you still know the link is right?
He just muted himself.
Yep,
You
I'm
just
watching it now.
muted.
Okay, then why don't I just call the live stream? So it was nice talking to y'all, and have a nice night.
You.
Yeah?
Alright.
You guys, if you want in, just message me on Facebook, and I'll invite you to the next one when I have it. I may be
Okay.
doing one tomorrow.
Okay.
Definitely. Although I start a new job on
Nice.
Tuesday, so probably not.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to make one tomorrow, but we'll see.
Well, usually if there's like more than 4 people, it'll go live. If not, it never goes live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I'll try and talk more next time. I'm still kind of working on the whole shy thing, so.
Yeah,
I feel you.
that's okay. In some of the first ones I was in, I wasn't talking too much either, so.
You just gotta realize none of these people actually know who you are, so.
Yeah.
You're just a man sitting behind his computer, talking.
You can't even see your face.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Silence. So I'm just gonna stop the live stream now. So everybody have a nice night.
Okay.